Hi, this world is called dyslexic. And when you have dyslexia, it makes reading and spelling very difficult for a student in school, especially a student in school, but throughout your entire life, it affects especially your spelling, but reading and spelling is affected. So let's take a look at dyslexia. These letters, B, D, P, and Q, are so confusing for a dyslexic student. They get so very confused with these because to them, they all look alike. They're just all shifted in different ways, and they really have a hard time telling the difference between them when learning to read. One amazing thing about the dyslexic brain, it can rotate shapes and objects in their brains. They see pictures more than words, and they can remember things by a picture of it instead of just seeing the words or thinking about it. Thinking about the words in their brain, they see the pictures. One part of dyslexia, and I'll let you look at this for a second, that is really sad. When a first grader or a kindergartner, second grade, third grade, when they start reading in school, that's when the dyslexia shows up. It's always been there because you're born with it, but it really starts to come to light when the child is reading and spelling. They get very frustrated and sad. They don't want to tell anyone because they want to hide this because they are smart. They don't feel very smart though. They don't feel smart at all. In fact, they feel dumb and stupid. Why am I not reading like my peers? Why can't I do this? I can do so many other things, but this is so hard. Everything in school affects you because you have to read and you have to write, which involves spelling. Dyslexia is amazing because reading and spelling is so difficult, but you're 3D thinking, you are smart, you're creative. Dyslexia is amazing. Again, as you go through school, those words and those letters and those books are so overwhelming. They just overwhelm you every day. You feel frustrated, you feel sad. You don't want to tell anyone because you want them to know you're smart. You don't feel smart at all. So many students don't ever find out they're dyslexic. So many adults don't know that they have dyslexia. They struggled in school all this time and they had no idea why. Some found out later in life. I found out in the 5th grade. When I was in 5th grade, a teacher, a very caring teacher, said she might have dyslexia. I was tested, and sure enough, I had dyslexia and ADD, attention deficit disorder. Both of those combined caused my struggles, and I was relieved at that diagnosis. I could not believe that I could call my struggle something. I found out more about dyslexia at that time. I was told that I was smart. I was told that I had talents. I just couldn't believe it. And it was hard to believe because I had struggled so long. I got remediated through middle school, struggled through high school, but was successful. I had teachers tell me dyslexia wasn't real. Teachers, good meaning teachers, said dyslexia was not real. That was back at a time when many people did not know about dyslexia at all. Even teachers had no clue. I was accepted to university and I could do it. It wasn't easy, of course, but I could do it. I had a laptop. I had spell check at the time, which was pretty good. Nowadays, these kids have so much at their fingertips. They have audiobooks. They have spell check. They can Google words. They have remediation. They have all kinds of assisted technologies, speech to text and text to speech. They have less struggles because of that, and that's amazing. I ended up getting my Bachelor of Science degree, and it was awesome. I even made the dean's list. It was amazing. Like I said, it wasn't hard. I mean, it was, there's my dyslexia. It was hard, but I struggled. But you know what? That struggle makes me work harder. It makes me fight more. It makes me say, I can do it. I'm not going to give up. I can do anything. So, after college and my degree, I started just like everyone else does. Started out in my career. I was successful. I was in a career where I could be creative. I was smart. I found out later in life that I was artistic, and I love it. I love it, love it. It's so amazing. I was talented. Oh, I didn't always believe that because I still had self-esteem issues from school and learning to read and struggling and the years of struggle. But I had a better outlook in life after this. I became a teacher, and not just a teacher in elementary school. I became a teacher of dyslexic students. I could share my story with them, and I do that every day. I share my struggles, and I share my success, and I encourage their strengths and their successes, and I encourage them to not give up. I remediate them from their dyslexia using a special program that helps them learn best. Dyslexics are dreamers. They're creative. They never give up. They're successful. You can have dyslexia and be successful in life. Don't let it get you down because it's amazing strengths and weaknesses. But your weaknesses don't define you. Your success does. Your strengths do. Work on those strengths. Build those strengths. After being remediated, you can read. You can spell just like everyone else. Do I still misspell words all the time? Yes. But I have so much technology now that helps me. It's amazing. I can read with my eyes or read with my ears. Sometimes I can read even better with my ears than my eyes. And that's okay. It's reading. Both ways are reading. I look up words and Google them all the time. I use spell check every day, and I still send out emails sometimes with a misspelled word. That's okay. That is okay. With dyslexia, you are successful. You can enjoy whatever you want your success to look like. You can do anything at all. You can do it. Don't give up. I also have another world called Wheeler Dyslexia that is a part of my Facebook page, my Facebook group. It's a place where dyslexics can hang out, and that's my dream someday, is to gather there and talk about dyslexia and our struggles and strengths, and it's going to be awesome. Also, make sure and visit other diverse worlds in the Orbit Center. Diversity Jam 2021. Thank you for joining me today. And just remember, just because you have dyslexia doesn't mean you can't do what you always dreamed of doing. Have a good day, everybody. See you soon.